Hello, coolers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Joshua Kimmich, as it has been reported that Bayern Munich is would be delighted to join Barcelona. Arsenal, Liverpool are also keen. We are going to be discussing more on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking about this report claiming that Al Hilal are looking to snap up legendary Barcelona duo Sergio Busquets and Lionel Messi in the coming summer. We're also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the story in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Over the past few days, there has been a lot of chatter surrounding Barcelona and their alleged interest in signing Bayern Munich midfield mainstay Joshua Kimmich. It was initially reported that the 28-year-old midfielder has grown unhappy at Bayern and would be open to an exit this summer, with Xavi's project at Barcelona set to appeal to him. Now, Luis Rojo of Marca is also reporting something along similar lines, stating that Joshua Kimmich would be delighted to join Barcelona in the summer transfer window. Barcelona are also understood to like the German international a lot. As Xavi confirmed in his press conference earlier today, Barcelona need to sign a new pivot midfielder in the summer. He said, "We must sign a pivot this summer. It's a priority to have a new player there following Busquets' exit," he said. Names such as Martin Zubimendi, Sofian Amrabat, and Ruben Neves have been doing the rounds, but the option of Kimmich is also seemingly gaining weight within the Barca offices. However, a move will be difficult to pull off as Bayern Munich are not interested in selling their midfield mainstay. On top of that, Premier League giants Arsenal and Liverpool are also said to be interested in securing Kimmich's services. The German international's current contract with Bayern runs until 2025, and they are unlikely to settle for anything less than 60 million euro for him. That is if they do enter a negotiation table, which they are reluctant to do so at this point. That figure is something that Barcelona cannot reach at this point, as the player's amortization cost per year could go beyond 20 million euros. Moreover, the presence of clubs such as Arsenal and Liverpool, who are in a position to offer more lucrative contracts, would also be a hindrance. For now, Barcelona are awaiting the green light from La Liga over their financial feasibility plan, which is expected sometime next week. Once that arrives, the club will prioritize pending renewals and the signing of Lionel Messi, after which the next move will be considered. Kimmich is a player that the Catalans like, and the feelings seem to be reciprocated, but as things stand, a transfer is very complicated. Indeed, very complicated. Joshua Kimmich's name has been floating around the media a lot this week. Of course, Barcelona just developed some very strong interest in the Bayern player. And to be honest, the move looks so impossible, to be honest, if you ask me. Because Bayern values Kimmich a lot. And we're even talking about the player being rated at 80 million. And if the reports saying that even if Bayern want to change their mind to come to the negotiation table, they are not prepared to take anything less than 60 million. And we all know that financially Barca are not that stable, and we can't spend such an amount now to buy any single player, except I don't know, except we sell some valuable players in our squad, which I don't think Javi will want that. So Kimmich continues to be linked with Barca very strongly, especially these past few days. Every single day we do report about Joshua Kimmich and the latest development on his link to Barca. And the good thing is the player likes to come. He really wants to join Barca if there's a possibility. But Bayern are still very, very, very they're very tough. I don't know if that's how Bayern have always been, but they are always tough when we talk about player when we are linked with any Bayern player, Bayern make as if they will never sell that player. We quite remember Robert Lewandowski's own situation. It was just exactly like this. Nobody knew that Lewandowski would ever leave Bayern because it was like they were trying to frustrate Lewandowski because they had already given a roadblock to Barcelona that look, there's no way we are selling this guy. Lewandowski must stay and so on and so forth. But finally, Barca sacrificed 50 million and Bayern accepted that offer. So I don't think Bayern, they like to claim strong, but honestly, if worst come to the worst, they can still sell Kimmich. I don't doubt that. But right now, the player, we all know that how important he is in Thomas Tuchel's team. It's gonna be very very difficult. But let's see if Barcelona will persist in their pursuit. If they will persist, because to be honest, the only thing that can really drive Barca out of that race will be the price. If the negotiation table does not yield any fruits, if Bayern if Bayern continue to press hard that they won't sell the player or they want something very high like 60 to 80 million, then I think that is where Barca can count themselves out. Then on to the final story of discussion. There is no doubt that Sergio Busquets wanted to play alongside Lionel Messi sometime in his career, shortly after the Argentine's departure from Camp Nou in 2021. Barcelona have kickstarted the operation to bring back their prodigal son in the coming summer, but Busquets has decided to leave the club at the end of the season. But his dream of playing alongside Messi is not done yet. According to Sergio Santos, Al Hilal are harboring the dream of signing both Messi and Busquets in the coming summer. The report suggests that the Saudi Arabian club are open to offering the veteran midfielder a 15 million euro per person salary in order to lure him to the Middle East. It must be mentioned that low salary was a key reason that compelled Busquets to leave Camp Nou. The midfielder was one of the highest paid players in the squad, but a revised renewal offer from the club this summer slashed his salary by a considerable margin. Busquets decided not to continue, meaning the Spaniard will now become a free agent. Reports have claimed that the veteran is favoring a move to the United States, despite the offers from Al Hilal. But he could be swayed by the fact that the Saudi Arabian giants are also looking to sign Messi. Other reports have claimed that Al Hilal are even willing to shell out a bumper 400 million euro per year contract for Lionel Messi. Messi, though, has remained tight-lipped on his future. He did, however, offer many hints about his desire to return to Camp Nou. But with Barca facing economic limitations, the club must sanction the sale of various star players in order to generate fresh revenue before they can make a move for him. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.